The day was finally here. I've been talking about this ride for weeks. Delhi to Mumbai on a bike. How cool does that sound? But today it really hit me. I realized that we're on. There's no more talk. It's all about action. And that's what I was about to do. I was very lucky that I had messages from my nearest and dearest from around the world. Text messages, voice notes, WhatsApp messages, phone calls, emails. I even had some of my nearest and dearest travel 6-7 hours in cars just to see me off in Delhi. It felt great. But the thought also was in my mind that these guys, I'm going to have to leave them behind, and then it's just me and the road. And the ride started off quite well. It was very, very cold, but I knew that it would soon get warmer. As we were heading into Jaipur, I know that it's a desert area and we were expecting cold starts. As I got halfway through the ride, I realized what I had committed myself to, and I knew that this wasn't going to be easy. As each hour passed, it got harder and harder, especially as I had made last-minute adjustments to my bike. Against all the advice, I still went ahead and made these adjustments. This actually ended up costing me, because my groin has started to seize up. I started to get pains in both my knees, which was becoming worse and worse. The road just wouldn't end. The miles just wouldn't end, and I was hoping to get to the hotel as quickly as possible. Lucky for me, I was riding with some experienced riders, which meant that I was trying to keep up with them, and I really wanted to try and get this ride done and dusted because the pain was becoming unbearable. Shankar Thapar, one of the guys I was riding with, was an Ironman, which was really inspirational. Jyoti, the young lady who was also on this ride, she was a very experienced rider, and they made this whole process seem seamless. However, I did know that I don't have the experience that they do, and I need to make sure that I pace myself so that I can get through the next 5 days. We finally reached the hotel, and at this stage I was in a really bad state. I managed to take some painkillers, which eased the pain slightly. I'd done some stretches. The hotel was nothing like what I expected it to be, but I had to just accept what I got, because at this stage I had no energy left. I just knew that I needed to get some rest, because it was only a few more hours before we had to get up and hit the road again. Day one was probably one of the hardest experiences that I've ever had in my life. And I knew that I have 5 more days to go. And it wasn't going to get easier.